What we're going to be doing today is trying to fit an image and removing the background into a new background. So what we have here is a beach background, and we have this bird that we're going to want to fit into this picture. So there's multiple ways of removing a background, but the way we're going to do it today is with the quick selection tool. So if you click W on your keyboard, you just have to switch up here to quick selection tool. So we're going to zoom in a little bit on this bird. Make sure you're clicked on the layer. And then with your brackets, you can make the selection size bigger or smaller depending on which bracket you click on. So the idea first is to get the majority of the bird. And it's okay if you go a little bit out of the edges right now, because we're going to fix that. So we're going to zoom in a little bit, and we're going to select more of the bird. So I'm just going to get the entire bird first. Alright, and for the edges that are chosen that we don't want to be chosen, if you press the Option key on your keyboard, it creates a minus sign instead. So you can start deleting the parts that you don't want selected. And you can always go back in and use your eraser tool. We're just doing this for an overall effect right now. Alright, that looks about right. So we'll zoom out on that. And what we're going to do here now to make it a little bit more perfect, so we're going to click on Refine Edge up here. And there's different options where you can view it, and we're going to view it on layers, which means that you can view it on the actual background, but there's choices of viewing it on black and white or viewing the actual bird on different variations. But on layers is the best one because we want to be able to see what it looks like there. So we can change some of the options here. And this is kind of a trial and error to see where it would fit best with the bird. Nope. There we go, that seems good. And we can output as a layer mask. And we click OK, and you'll see that the bird is in its original background now. Now, there's some parts on here that I'm not the biggest fan of, so I'm going to go ahead and just use my eraser tool and go in and fix these problem areas. And depending on what kind of area you have, you can either use your eraser tool or magic wand, or even go back again and use your quick selection if you would like. Again, just remember to change your brush size. Good. That looks about right. And the bird seems a little bit big in this image, so I'm just going to select my image, just make it a little bit smaller, and you can put it anywhere. And the idea is that I can also import an image of a fish in here to make the bird go after that. Or maybe the bird is flying up in the sky. And that's how you use the quick selection tool.